Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, here as Ri'zargo, and we're doing a little house building. Oh, I have so much weight on me. I'm not sure this entire thing is going to be building the house, but I mean, we want to do a bit, right? Let's see. Which? I have my notes here. Which house is this? This is Winstadt Manor. So an armory and a trophy room. Sure. Of course, iron fittings, locks, hinges. Do I have what I need for it? If not, I'm moving right on. Let's see here. Let's get that started. Foundation, floor, yeah. Building it all. Oh, awesome. Okay, trophy room. Good. And then an armory. Fittings and hinges. I didn't expect that was going to go so easy. Clay, you say? I'm guessing the Stuart went inside. Do you stand in this room?
My thing?
Because I've never opened the next door.
Of course.
And have I never opened the next door?
Certainly. I'll have it delivered to the chest near your workbenches. There we go. Little something here, at least. Honored to see you again, my friend.
Yep, sure. Okay. Well, I built a little inside stuff too. Got the clay. Wait, what did I... Armor workbench just built? Whoops. I mean, that's fine. I guess. I wanna... I'm gonna take out my dwarven metal here. Put back all the other stuff. Because I'm gonna... I could have turned that into ingots. In fact, I'm gonna go search it back out and do so. Okay. So now let's go over here. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing housework the entire time. So bent boomer scrap metal. So you get 5 ingots from one of those solid metal ones. So the struts, the scrap, the plate metal. And in depositing this stuff over here, I'm also going to take a quick look at what just didn't work. Because I'm sure I ended up with some dwarven metal stuff that just was pointless to haul out of there. I got it. Do need to... See, scrap metal feels like it should... Good enough. So house is looking very lovely. Now, in my journal, in addition to the current quest, I'm still on that one, and I'm like, transcribe the lexicon. I want to do that before I forget, because when I tell it to show me on the map, it takes me back to, like, the beginning of the place that I just did. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think I completed that quest. I just forgot to grab the cube. And so while I remember that I can just do it by going around this way, I want to do so. I will talk to her.
Did you get me a present?
Ri'zargo doesn't know what you like.
I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress.
And where did Ri'zargo get that?
I heard there's a really nice tailor's in Solitude. And maybe the Khajiit sell dolls. They always
don't
have
sell
them as
dolls.
toys.
Not this time.
Aww.
Ri'zargo has been in, like, deadly ruins. Ri'zargo is your gift. Ri'zargo did not die. So yeah, while I remember, I'm gonna just come back up here. really, breaking the security of these underground structures with, you know, a decision just to leave all these gates open. Clearly people have just, like, camped out in front of them. There we go. So yeah, I just forgot to pick that up. Which he was so nice as to give me... What? What? But I've been here several times. And now, all of a sudden, it's a location and I've discovered it. Whatever. I'm gonna go give this guy his box. Dude be crazy. I don't want to risk him getting upset that I'm holding his box out from him. Whatever. In case getting the box is the reason he decides to try and slaughter me, I'll save. Ri'jargo has returned. Hello, crazy man.
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Ri'zargo has the lexicon.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Yikes. Ri'zargo's not sure why you so want to open the box.
Ah, the box contains the heart. Ah, the essence of a god. I have devoted my life to the Elder Scrolls, but their knowledge is a passing awareness when compared to the encompassing mind of divinity. The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise.
And who is Septimus's lord?
The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two. For the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here, to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it. Maddening.
Ri'zargo sees now. You are tied up with the Daedra. Ri'zargo sees. You're the ones spreading plague. Another quick save just because, that's all tendrily.
Come closer, bask in my presence.
Ri'zargo does not want to. Who are you?
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
What do you want of Ri'zargo?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
Ri'zargo shall not. You demon.
Be warned. Many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Oh good. Ri'zargo is glad to have been rid of that. That was a close one. Ri'zargo is just going to go to the top of the mountain. Back on that quest. Maybe I shouldn't have gone and retrieved that box. Yikes. Okay. Let's see about our options for starting this up.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Ri'zargo kind of defeated. Got away. Ri'zargo needs to find a portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
Ri'zargo needs your help. Ri'zargo's got to get a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
Ri'zargo will capture the dragon. Ri'zargo needs you to stop a war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Ri'zargo spoke with the Jarl, and he won't help me until while the war is going on.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Ri'zargo thinks you are well respected as a Greybeard. Ri'zargo thinks they will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Sky, guard you.
Okay. Looking at my time here, Mike, I might be able to get back to some housework before we finish this, but I want to do at least some other things. So Ri'zargo goes to Windhelm. Not to the palace directly, because Ri'zargo has some shopping to do. Okay. Yes, Ri'zargo is aware what alchemy labs are for. You can tell by the level of alchemy that Ri'zargo has.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Ri'zargo will stand here and wait.
Everyone says Yorland Greymaker's the best smith in Skyrim.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Need some metal.
Ri'zargo wants
The
to do
finest
merchant
weapons
stuff.
and armor.
Okay. We'll definitely take that. Sure. Those are great. Okay. Ri'zargo picked that up by accident. Probably that too. I really need to like take time probably between an episode and look at all my necklaces and decide which ones I'm actually gonna bother to keep.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, there's no see me or it's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I made my fortune as a seeker, but now I'm retired.
Ri'zargo did not ask.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Ri'zargo does not like that Ri'zargo has a reputation as a sneak thief simply because Ri'zargo is good at keeping stuff in his own pockets. That door, eh? I refute that, and I'm going through this door instead.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
Oh, I don't know
He's
if I've
not
been in
with
here
us.
yet.
He's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Yikes!
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So
No,
we're ready to
be
start
nice to
this
him.
war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
Ri'zargo's not
We've
sure if he
been
should be in
soldiers
here,
a
but...
long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire.
You're yawning too, eh?
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Ri'zargo's here to try and get you not to plan a war.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Right.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Yes, Ri'zargo has met you before.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Ri'zargo was set free. Ri'zargo could have gone anywhere. Ri'zargo's not here to fight the Empire. That's a lie.
Point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
Ri'zargo is not letting you use talents. Ri'zargo is here with a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
The Greybeards want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Ri'zargo's like, oh damn those politics. Alduin's back.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So Yara will come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Ri'zargo thinks you need to go away. Mister, I got a bear on my head. I can do whatever I want. I'm a blah 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 blah. Oh, that guy. I'm not a fan. Ri'zargo has like a minute left. Let's go back to Lakeview and see what's. Whoa! Yikes! Gargoyles. Have I seen those? Like, ever? Maybe they're part of the vampire DLC. That makes sense. I'll just take a moment to look around. Is something attacking? Because that happens a lot when I come here. No? Okay. Yes. It gave up. Of course, I put all the stuff back. Ri'zargo will get the stuff to to build the house for next time. Join us next time for more Skyrim. Bye.